This week, we're going to be doing a reseller recap, and we're going to tell you if we've changed our mind about Posh shows.
Yes, so in addition to that, we're going to be talking about our goals that we've set for ourselves, sourcing highlights, our opinions on the Posh shows, an eBay update from a video that we've done previously, and then some recent significant reseller drama.
Yeah.
Getting straight into the goals. Our goal is 205 per day. You want to get to 75,000 for the year.
Yes, I do.
This month and continuation of last month, you hit your number.
Yes. Now, we did go down a little bit from last month, but let's remember that last month we sold a $650 DVD.
Yeah.
I did not have any sales that were that big.
Not exactly fair.
Yeah, I didn't have any sales that were that big, but I did hit goal, which is the point of it all, so let's celebrate that. Now, who made the best sales? eBay, Posh, or Mercari?
So this month, Poshmark reigned supreme at $3,030. eBay is a very close second at $2,941. Mm-hmm. And then Mercari, beating all expectations, is better than any month we've ever had on Mercari, carried the day at $305.
Go Mercari! That is a full $100 more than last month, I just want to say.
That's a 50% increase in sales month over month.
Yes. So I will say the caveats here. I have slowed down on listing a little bit. We have had a really tough time finding inventory. Prices have been going up and we have just been struggling to find what we need. The other thing that's been happening is, unfortunately, we were finding DVDs a lot for a little bit of time there, and then it just slowed way down, which is being reflected in our eBay numbers. So these things happen. You can't control them. It is what it is, but hitting goal is the point. So I'm really happy to say that 2 months in a row we have hit goal. So let's celebrate that.
Yes. So total, we were at 6,276. So our goal again is 205 a day, which is 6,150 for the month. And we were just over the line. So we're going to count that as a win. Our second goal, and it's related to YouTube. We've failed at that one hard.
Yes.
So we are trying to do 2 Thrift With Me videos per month. It is significantly harder. We've also changed the format and the concept a little bit for our Thrift With Me. So it's still a work in progress. And we're going to try to bring one out soon. It's not in the cards at the moment.
We're struggling, but we're still working towards it. And let us know if you've noticed the change in format and if you like it, because that is what we do it for at the end of the day, is to make sure you guys like the videos. So let's get into sourcing highlights. So this month was not anything crazy like a $650 DVD, but we had some nostalgia.
You had some solid nostalgia.
Yeah.
She wants to lead right into that because it's entirely her vibe from high school.
Absolutely. So the first thing that we're going to show is a pair of etnies that is already sold. And these I sourced by myself, and really, and this is terrible and not a reseller thing you should do, I really didn't look up much in the way of comps. I was so taken by them. These are exactly my Avril Lavigne wannabe day vibes. And I actually got a comment, and hopefully we can put it on the screen, of somebody who didn't purchase but was just so taken by them as well, and saying, hey, I used to wear these exact shoes when I was younger. Like, yes.
Straight vintage 2000s, late 90s vibe skater shoes. Yeah. It was certainly an aesthetic.
Yes. So if you find these, apparently they're a bolo. They sold within a week and for decent money, over $40. So absolutely really excited about those.
So the next one is a DVD. It's a Tony Robbins self-help motivational DVD set, and it looks like it's selling for upwards of $100. At the moment, no takers, but we are hoping that it'll flip pretty quick.
And we got it from the place that we got the
Yes.
great DVDs. So this honey hole is proving to be a great place to source DVDs. So super excited about that. And the last one that I wanted to share is one that we found on Poshmark, and is probably one of the nicest bags we've found. So
I think this might be the nicest Brahmin you've ever purchased.
Yeah, so
for
this
resale.
is beautiful. Now, they sold it cheaply because the zipper pull is not there, but we have reached out to Brahmin and we are hoping to get a replacement zipper pull, so that'll be fine.
Corners are the nicest corners I've ever seen on a Brahmin.
Yes, it is gorgeous. The pictures were not fantastic, but I was feeling confident that they looked decent enough, and I know a lot about Brahmins. I know that this size and the croc emboss is what you're looking for. I am expecting that this is going to sell for over $100, and I bought this for $25. So really, really happy about this. I love this bag, and honestly would keep it if I didn't like money so much.
Brahmin, as it turns out, is very much like Patagonia, where they do have a return and repair policy. They will either send you a zipper pull, or they will if you send it in for $40, they'll fix almost anything, basically. So it's totally worth finding those items that have a wonderful repair policy in place, Patagonia, Brahmin, etc., so that you can buy the item at a discount, get it fixed up, and then you can flip it.
Yeah, and if you'd like in a future video, we can actually go through some of the brands that we know have these type of programs and what they look like, and if we think they're programs you should use for resale or not. So let us know if you want to see that. So the last sourcing highlight I want to show is this vintage sweater. I'm going to share a picture with you here. This thing is amazing.
No, it's not. It's really not.
I am in love with vintage sweaters. I'm also in love with just like really loud sweaters, that kind of thing. I can't leave them. I just can't handle it. And I only found one listing for this sweater on Etsy for over $200. I have it listed really, really high. We will see how it does, but it is glorious and needs a home.
It does not. It really, take it, please, for the love of God, somebody buy it and get it out of this house.
To combat the negativity, leave in the comments below how much you love this sweater. I know you guys love it. Let us know. We need to hear it. All right, so you guys want to know our feelings about Posh shows. You want to know if we've changed our mind now that they've been live, so we have to tell you.
So we've looked at them, and there is a lot of hype, and Posh is clearly devoting a whole lot of time to trying to make them viable. They are adding the bundle feature, which should have been done at launch. They are adding other buy it now features. They are working on the lives, and they are pushing that narrative. I still don't see it. I still don't see the hype or the desire. I think this is going to be a reselling fad. It's going to be over pretty quick in my mind, because I can't see a retail shopper, not a reseller, sitting through an hour, 2 hours when they could just buy something at a discount already in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Now, I will say, just like I said before, I do think there is a market for these things, and I'm perfectly happy for it to be a tool that is an addition to the other tools that we have. I only get nervous when I am concerned about impacting the sales of people like me who will not be participating in live shows. I have extreme social anxiety, so it would be very difficult for me to be engaged in something like this. It's not something that I would likely do for my business, even if it was super lucrative. It's just not something that I would really enjoy. I do see that a lot of the shows are having sale prices that are pretty decent, and I don't know what's causing that. I don't know if it's the hype. I don't know if they just have great items, or, I mean, maybe it's just working for them. I don't know, but it's not something I would ever participate in. So I just don't want my sales or my ASP to be tied to live shows in any way, shape, or form. So that is where I have pause, and that hasn't gotten better in the first week of shows.
I think another problem, which you had mentioned, I didn't even know. I don't know any of the ins and outs. I'm not connected into the positive or the negative on social media related to the auctions. You told me that there is no double confirmation for buying or bidding, which that is available on their platform already. Are you sure you want to buy this? Yes. And it's the standard across every selling platform ever.
Now, I will say the likelihood is the reason they don't have this double function is because there's only 30 seconds, so that would actually make it a little bit harder for you to get your bid in before it's too late. But it is leading to people accidentally purchasing things, and Poshmark is saying it is final sale. They're not going to get involved, so the seller would have to do a cancellation for you, which, as we all know, is not great for your sales if you have to do cancellations. And it also probably isn't great feeling for the buyer to have to reach out and ask for that. So I'm not loving that. Hopefully that's something that's going to be fixed over time. But yeah, that bid feature is a little bit too easy to use.
On to our eBay update. So we did a video about updating your store and doing all of the little bells and whistles and tasks that eBay wants you to do. And they have apparently metrics that show that if you do all of these things, you're more likely to increase your sales. Yeah,
so if you didn't see that video, please check that out here, because we give you all of the rundown on exactly what it's supposed to do for your store and how much it's supposed to do for your store. So what do we think? Did it help?
No. We're doing this in a reseller recap because the answer is it didn't help.
Yeah.
And you can't do a video that says no. It's not helpful.
Yeah, now I will share a screenshot of our sales because it shows you in the last 30 days whether it was improved or went down. And about across the board, we're at around 20% down. Now, we did say at the front of this video that part of that could be because of less listings because we haven't had a lot of great sourcing opportunities. It could be because of the decrease in DVDs. But this is what's going to happen when you have a reselling business. You're going to have ups and downs with everything. And if this did actually help, I would have expected it to be more static rather than a dip. So a dip tells me it didn't do anything.
I mean, it could very well have prevented a worse dip. We don't know.
It could have.
So it still remains to be seen, but I'm going to say no. So I would have expected everything else being the problem, that it should have buoyed it up a little bit and kept everything the same. I'm disappointed to see that we did not see a noticeable change and we in fact went down. So kind of let down on that. So yeah, overall kind of disappointed that the tasks that they said were going to help didn't actually do anything.
Yes. So if you guys tried it along with us, we would love to know what your results were. Maybe we just, had a really bad month and it just didn't show through that this was helping. But I would love to hear from you guys. I know a lot of you did try it along with us, so let us know. Now,
on to the drama. The drama.
All right. So we really try to not go into drama to criticize people, to bring somebody down, anything like that. I don't want to do that. However, we do have a platform, albeit small, and we do notice a lot in our comments that a lot of the resellers are newer or just kind of getting into the community. So I think it is important that when that is the case, that we speak out when there is somebody taking advantage of the newer resellers and the vulnerable members of our community. So do you want to kind of just give a rundown?
So basically, Nicole State, who has had a long string of controversies and scandals attached to her, she had a charity auction on Whatnot, and there was exposed on That Is Rad's channel.
Yeah, and we will link that video here because she does a great in-depth, proof video of what happened.
Essentially, the charity had not received the funds after a month, and Nicole said that she has sent not one but 2 checks, and then after the video came out, she sent a PayPal payment. So the controversy is surrounding whether or not she was going to, if not forced, send the funds to charity.
Yes. So she did a Whatnot stream where everything was supposed to go directly to charity. That Is Rad's video proved that might not have been her intent. And, normally I would give the benefit of the doubt these type of things. Things happen, it could have been just a busy month, whatever. But unfortunately, if you don't know, Nicole State does have a long track record of doing things like this. I myself have dealt with a very small thing with her, but I asked for a closet critique. And I asked and I asked and I asked and I asked. I never actually received the closet critique that I had asked for. I also never got the refund that she stated she was going to send to me when I asked for it. I did think, at the time that maybe it was because she has a lot of followers that maybe my messages and emails were getting lost. But, with context now, I know this is just something she does.
I had similar difficulty with her planner, which we actually did a video on the planner for the channel. The planner itself was nice, but it was a very difficult process to get the item that I'd already paid for, honestly. I mean, she had the merch scandal. She had the States crates scandal. She's had issues with the United States Postal Service where she's no longer allowed to sell on eBay. So it's just time after time where she has shown that it's not something that she is going to do unless forced.
Yeah, this is unfortunate because unfortunately she does have really great tips on her channel, and I'm not going to take that away from her because frankly I think this might be part of the reason that people keep getting duped by her. A lot of people will start using her tips on her channel, will feel like that they've seen great success and they want to support her because they've gotten great insight from her, and they also think that anything that she does is probably going to be great because she's obviously a good reseller and has good tips. Unfortunately, that is proving to be a problem time and time again. So again, we're only really talking about it to kind of give a warning to new resellers to lead with caution with her. I don't think she is an overall bad person. I just think she is making a lot of poor decisions, unfortunately, and I can't just not say anything about it.
I mean, it's probably just a case of the short-term money being too good to pass up, and it's unfortunate, and it's easy for us to sit here and say that, not being in that kind of position to have to turn down that kind of easy, quick money. I do like to believe that I would be above that and still not take advantage of people, but it's unfortunate all the way around.
Yes. So again, thank you to Bad is Rad for bringing this to our attention. I think it's important that the community knows about it. But yeah, that is the drama. Let us know your thoughts below. Let us know if you've had any experience with her, and just, yeah, I guess just talk about it, because I think it's important the community knows what's going on, and we have open discussions about these things. But that is everything we have. That is what is going on in our business and the community right now. So thank you guys so much for watching.
We'll be back soon with a new video.